What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and EA Sports finally drops part 4 of Scary Tall. Some of you guys that watched the video yesterday were raging like, yo, Gmias, they are dropping part 4. But listen, this is what I'm saying. This is my point about everything that went on. They told us about a limited time event that was going to happen on Halloween. That didn't happen. So for me, it was just pure disappointment in what they did and how they structured it. Now, if you want to tell me that you're going to drag it past Halloween, for me, that doesn't make any sense. If they do the harvest and it starts starts on Christmas Day, that's a problem. Everything should culminate at the point of the holiday or whatever it is. That doesn't make sense that it's happening after Halloween. We are now in November. So that was my thought process, all right? EA does whatever they want whenever they want to do it, and a lot of people don't understand that many of us are frustrated with the way that they do things, and it's okay. All right, bro? Like, listen, dude, it's November. I'm like, yo, why would they continue to go on with the promo that's, it's slated for Halloween? So that's what my thought process was. And even with all of that, the cards are trash anyway. I'm going to go over, some of the basic points of it and let you guys understand what's going on, because they actually did me really, really wrong with that Harold Carmichael. And when I was watching Good Morning Madden, I got a little excited. And then I was like, why am I excited? Because Denzel Ward is going to be all over him, even though he's 6'8". So what am I excited about? I can't moss him, consistently, because they're going to make the guy pick the ball off. So yeah, it's worth a try if you guys want to go ahead and do it, because I did figure out how to moss, back in September. But they've continued to patch the game, and they've made it more and more ridiculous based on the height structure. Because Jimmy Graham is 6'7". A lot of you guys don't realize that. Jimmy Graham is 6'7" and was getting picked off by 4-foot corners. So you guys have to understand that. It's very, very interesting that you guys continue, oh my God, Harold Carmichael. No, that's not exciting, dude, because he can't do anything. Unless he outrun somebody on a street, maybe somebody presses and they can't do what they're supposed to do. Maybe that happens, but you're not really getting anything out of it. And that's just the bottom line with the height factor of the game. So we have to be realistic with that and understand it. And I've accepted it, which is why I've gone back to tight flex, because I can't continue to do the same exact things over and over again. That doesn't make any sense. Why would you continue to do that? So we're going to talk about some of the more basic cards. Now, with the way everything was set up, based on what they said on Good Morning Madden, I was correct about the Escape from Jakenstein, with these being the final challenges, right? Okay, so they added more. Epicenter of Ensorcelled Strength? Hold up, what is that? What is going on in this? They gave us 48 more? Wait a minute, so they were wrong about that. They said that was the complete thing. You see what I'm saying, guys? Look, you guys got to give me the benefit of the doubt, because they just told us, they just said that everything that was released on Halloween was the final challenges. Now this is unlocked. So that's another 48 stars. So are they gonna still, when I do that, unlock more? And ultimately we get more stuff? Because there's no more, did they add more? No, they stopped there. So we're just doing the challenges for no reason? Was something broken here? All right, look, I'm gonna still do those challenges and get back to you, because I don't know how this just came up. Is it just for me? Let me know in the comments if you guys also got that, because that's weird that they said that this was the final thing for Halloween, but then still, I'm still getting more challenges. But what do I get? It's just coins, 7,800 mud coins, is that it? It looks like that's all I'm gonna get. It doesn't look like you get anything else, because you can't unlock anything else because we got all the stars. So I would just be playing that to get the additional stuff, and that would be it, based on what what we're seeing right there. All right, but I don't know. Would they give us 920 though? Whatever. They also pointed out that they're going to be giving out the additional potions that we were missing from before. So you got to stay tuned for that. I'll touch base on that soon. But that was just weird, because they told us that, yo, bro, whatever, dude. Let's go ahead to our unopened packs and see what the Scary Tall gift is right here. Let's see what this is about right here. All right, so what are they giving us? Okay, new Scary Tall players and sets are available. New head-to-head house rules. Play tug of war to earn Scary Tall player. Yeah, that one seems like it might be better. I believe it was more of a tug of war thing. The previous house rules was like death in a handbag. Many of you guys figured out ways to do it. Kudos to you guys for getting that 90 overall, but I'll find money to spend before I go ahead and do that house rule. So let's take a look at what that's doing right there, and then we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and take a look at this new house rules really quickly as it loads up. So the bracket is this. Okay, so 40 wins, they're gonna be doing the same thing. You get coins. Remember those series tokens, it expires. When does it expire? It expires On Friday? Yeah, so Thursday we have to get rid of all of our tokens. Well, not our tokens, our series trophies. You can see that I already got rid of most of mine, so it's not that big of a deal as far as I go, because I knew it was coming a week before. I will touch base on some of the things that's going to be happening with Series 3 to get you guys prepared. You know, the Reduxes and stuff like that. Some of you guys don't know what a Series Redux is. It's just a player that was a limited in the previous series that now is available to everybody as a regular card. And it doesn't quick sell for the 250K like the previous card did. You just get the card for cheaper pretty much. Same card, they're going to play the same. You can put them in the same set, all that stuff. It's just a little bit different, that's all. As far as like the card art, and it doesn't quick sell for the limited time 250. All right, but this right here, this is a little bit easier for me because the tug of war, if we come out and score, I believe the game's over. So this works for me. I'll do this and get those little, you know, get the little bonuses or whatever, and then be done with it. But Midnight Morph is also still available if you guys are really feeling like you hate yourselves and you need to go out there and just prove that you hate yourself. You can still do that. This right here, first or closest score TD, you know, whatever. 10 offensive plays each, alternate each play. So this one is easier. I think most of us will get through this pretty sanely and have our brains intact afterwards. So this one is going to be fine for us. All right, now let's get over to the sets and the masters of everything that's going on with Most Feared, the tall version. Now, Richard Sherman is disappointing because they give him, what, an 88 speed or something? He would go to like a 92 speed on my Niners theme team. That I hate because I really wanted at least a 94 chemmed up, but you know, we can't get everything that we want, and we're dealing with EA Sports. So look, the combination is deadly. All right, so look right here. Where is he? There he is right here, right? So look, let's take a look at something that's going on with him. He's 230 right now. The dude's garbage though, but I wanted to start him over another player. So look, the basic power up, he'll go to 88. Then he would get +4, so that's 92. Now he is a zone corner, so he's gonna get maxed out at that 95 zone tier. But what it does is it forces you to play zone coverage for him because he's getting burnt by every single card in the game. I'm gonna try him out because I know you guys are gonna want to see it. But remember last year, for those of you guys who've been riding with GmiasWorld for a while, we tried Richard Sherman out last year. He lasted about a month because he's 6'3", so it works out. He's able to jump up and pick the ball if it's in his vicinity, but he can't. Like, his man coverage is very, very low, right? So I relatively usually come out and play a lot of man coverage. I could utilize him as I could utilize him differently though. Maybe, I don't know, bro. Maybe put him in where we have Bly, and then that way we don't have to really worry about that. Or maybe even where I have Namdi. I could do that, guys. But he can't be an outside corner. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't have him. He can't get, like, and he can't be the safety. Like, I can't sub him in as a safety because he's still too slow. You're gonna get beat over the top with posts and those streaks. So I got to leave some things the same way. But he is going to reach that final tier of the 95 and above zone. So we're going to be able to figure out some of these things going forward. I will definitely make sure that I keep you guys up to date with that. But obviously, we're going to upgrade him because he's a Niner and we can work it out. He just can't be on the outside. We're going to keep Dion and we'll keep Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie for now on the outside because they do their jobs there. And we'll figure out everything else after that. But yeah. You know, 6'3", everything works out. I would have loved for him to be at least a 94 speed with the chems, but unfortunately, we're not going to get that, so it is what it is. Now, over here, Travis Kelce, I can't really utilize him. Let me explain to you guys why. He doesn't have the medium route that I like. Yes, I can chem him up, but his medium route is a little bit too low. 85, I think we can get 5 more. He would just reach the 90. You know, his speed will go 85 plus the 2, 87 for my team. Theme team of a chief team, he would be 89. You know, I guess he could work, but he doesn't work for me. But I like his card though. I think his card is pretty good. It's just like when you're running these crossers, guys, the one thing you guys may notice is, right, when you don't have that the right medium route, they just don't get open. They don't do anything. So you need to do it. EA has made it a point to make that route running very, very important, more than ever before. I think that's one of the, you know, the positives of this game is that they actually make that medium route mean something. And the higher that is, the more likely they're going to burn anybody. Dion, the fastest corner in the game, is getting burnt with the right medium route. What is his deep route running? Is that higher? What is he doing with that? Okay, his deep route run is a 78. So this is a weird card. because I don't think they're giving him any respect overall. So this right here is an L for me, because he doesn't really have the right things. And if you don't chem them up with play fake, he won't get the right medium route run that's necessary in order to, you know, get open on the routes. So that's going to be a problem. So those are two of the heroes, and then you'd have to get an 85 and 87 to get Carmichael. Now, like I said, I am in no way excited about Kelce or Carmichael, because it's like, it's really, really disgusting, because what happens is now it makes us think that, oh yeah, I'm gonna go out there and maul somebody. The only way you're gonna maul somebody is if you just get the right animation, and then that's it. You can't really do anything with him. We're gonna go to his card right now and just take a look at it so you guys get an idea of what's going on. But as far as like streaking him to the outsides, that has been nerfed completely by EA Sports. A lot of you guys snitched on me after I started doing it one day with Vernon Davis, and everything just changed the next day. So, you know, I did it live on stream, I was mossing everybody, and then all of a sudden the game didn't allow for it anymore. So EA is definitely staying up to date to make sure that you're not able to successfully moss dudes. So him being 6'8", first of all, let me just say this, it's a great card to bring back. It is an absolutely great card to bring back. I like the idea behind it. I just want you guys to understand that it doesn't really correspond to what you will be looking for as far as mossing somebody. And you can see at 441, people already know he's a trash card. You know, because if it was like Randy Moss or something like that, it would definitely be a card that would be up in value. Everybody knows, even at 6'8", you couldn't moss a dead end. And that's just the way the game is, guys. So for me, he would get the medium route, but he would only be 93 speed on my team. So he's way too slow to play for me. I can't do anything with him, so we just gotta just let it go. This hurts me because in Madden 18, he was one of my best players. I was just dotting dudes all over the place. And you know, now it doesn't really matter. You can't high point pass it. You can't do anything. They just automatically go into an animation where they intercept the ball, and it's very, very sad. So, you know, you guys were right. Many of you guys were right about the part 4, but for me, it doesn't really matter. Other than that Sherman, I'm not really excited about much. I just would have to figure out where to put him. And what I'm thinking is, even though he's 1 point slower than Dre Bly, I hate Dre Bly. So I have to get rid of him. So more than likely what's going to happen is we're going to replace Dre Bly with Sherman, and then we'll figure out, you know, as we, you know, go forward with the team, what we're going to do next. But that would be the most important thing I would suggest right now. I'm probably going to get rid of Dre Bly. I'll show you guys really quickly what's going on. But that's pretty much a summation of everything that's happening with Most Feared, the tall aspect. Yeah, Dre Bly, this dude sucks. And he's only a 93 speed chemmed, right? Yeah, so it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Plus his zone coverage sucks. So we'll probably put Sherman in that spot. And, you know, he'll play the slot and do stuff like that. And then we'll have a lot more success. And we can raid sell Dre Bly and then bring in another 49ers somehow to make up for that. Because I think right now we're at an even 50, right? Yeah, so we'll figure that stuff out going forward. But that now we'll get use out of Richard Sherman's card. And, you know, we can move forward from there. I know you guys are probably saying he's a 90, so would we use the 89 and 90 overall power pass? Probably not, because I think Denzel Ward is still a valuable asset to the squad. So I'm probably going to keep that the way that it is and just keep that pass on Denzel Ward for now. But this card may, you know, it may fluctuate around where it is right now. Maybe you might snipe it at 100 and something, because everybody knows, you know, what's going on. And if you wanted to complete it for 400 and then get back 2, it'll cost you the price of these 2. So maybe do the house rules, figure out what's going on with that, and then come back and do the set, get them back as nats, and then you could do it that way if you guys wanted to make some currency. But, you know, this whole promo right here, based on the fact that we played the Midnight Morph house rules and the monster character could not pick the ball up that was right in front of him, I don't think height really matters this year. EA's developers had they've made that very, very obvious that height just doesn't matter. So that's where I'm at with it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for the support. I'm going to see you guys and girls soon. Be safe. Until next time. One love.